Rasmus Dahlin a little bit of a rest day with how many minutes he's been putting in.
Yeah, it was a maintenance day for him. Obviously, a lot of minutes and not much need for him to skate today.
We talked about it last night, but whether it's conditioning or mentality, what do you think allows him to handle the minutes the way he has?
He's just an elite hockey player, and we need it. The urgency of the situation demands it without Samuelson. It was nice to get Owen Power back last night. I thought he was great, but when you're missing Owen and Samuelson, that's over 50 minutes of prime high-end defenders and skill on the defensive end. And we've asked Rasmus to play more minutes in more situations, and he's done an amazing job at it. And he hit more last night again.
You've been obviously frustrated by the penalties. What was it like to see the shifts after that? I mean, he was on the edge there, in those shifts that just really playing at another level.
Yeah, and you guys know I mentioned in the post-game press conference that I thought we didn't get to that, that other side of the edge or have that edge until we fell down 2-1, and that was on that goal. And so I think, he reacted the way he reacted. I think it was appropriate. I loved the emotion in it. I thought, that was the difference that we needed, was more emotion. I thought we were playing a decent game and generating chances, but I thought with a little bit more emotion, a little bit more passion, and he provided a lot more, by the way, things would be different, and they were. Again, I mentioned after the game, I thought we played a real good game, but it wasn't until that passion kicked in late that we played our best, and it's something we hope to replicate more often.
What did Dylan laid out bunting at the end of the first period? Just what can a hit like that do for the team? I guess.
Those hits are always big for the team and the game and the situation. It just elevates the game. Things are going to get ramped up from that point. So I love it. I think everybody in the building loves it to see that stuff, and that's a big part of the game. It's a big part of hockey.
You've already talked a couple of times about Tage Thompson's on top of this game right now, playing really, really well, creating great scoring chances, but they're not going in. Is it just to the point now where he just needs a little bit of luck now for something going for him? Because he certainly is creating great chances for himself.
He's doing what he needs. Your question there, you use the word but. I don't want to use any buts. I mean, just keep doing what he's doing. It's going to work out. You can't bring baggage in and negative in, and you can't play a victim mentality. He's done none of that. And, he just keep playing the way he's playing. He was an impact in that game. He was dynamic in that game, even though he didn't score last night. A lot of pushback on that D, a lot of stress on that team, and that he's doing. Even though he's not scoring, what he's doing right now, Tage Thompson, is wearing on other teams and causing major stress. And that opens up things for other guys. It's inevitable he'll score. You're not going to keep him off the score sheet. But I love the way he's playing.
He just wasn't in the Carolina game. He's been that way for a while now.
Yes, he has. He's been very good as late. Again, we're all going to sit here and say, he's got to score, he's got to do this. And we have to win games. And he's helping us win games by playing that way. Again, it's opening. It's putting lots of stress on the opposition, opening up things for the rest of the team. That's big.
Exactly a year ago when you went to Florida, you won 2 games. And lo and behold, you were in a playoff spot. We know where you are now, but you won 3 in a row. You won 5 out of 7. How much are you just go out and play mode and just don't worry about the standings? Because you got to pile so many wins together to really get back into this.
Yeah, I mean, you should be just go out and play mode from day one, because that's what wins games. And for whatever reason, you're sometimes pulled out of that. And now, I've said it for about a month now. We seem to be in a much better place, and what I mean by that is we're able to dial in and kind of compartmentalize this one game or this one shift, and not allow any distractions or attention to go elsewhere. And the guys are identifying with how they can play as a collective group, and I think they're feeling a synergy in that, and obviously that is what you want. We are going to get some imaging on him right now to find out and make certain that everything is okay. We obviously have to do that before we fly out, so we figured we do that based on how he felt this morning. So we'll know a lot more on it probably in a couple hours.
Tage doesn't want to have a victim mentality. guy that scored 47 goals. It's different to go through the stretch where the puck's not going into net. How have you seen him handle it?
Yeah, I think he wants to win, so I think that's been the bigger drag on him. Is he's felt like at times he's not helping us win, or geez, I have to score to help us win. I think he's that's been the drag on him. He's very serious about helping this team win and do what he can for this team. I think at his core, I think he knows he's a legitimate NHL star player and goal scorer. And I think he knows he's going to score at the level that he has scored, in the past couple of seasons. He's just got to stick with the process, and you see that. You see him play with confidence right now and shoot with confidence that maybe he didn't have a month ago. And so, yeah, he takes it hard, but I think he's in a good place at this point.
How do you handle you guys have, 2 games in Florida, then you come back and have the back-to-back over the weekend. How are you kind of balancing the workload? I know you don't have to skate tomorrow. I'm just curious how you what goes into those decisions.
Well, you take it each day and you make the decision. So today we skated today. We're going to get a recharge. So the game is 33 hours away. We will not skate tomorrow morning. And had we not skated today, we probably would have skated tomorrow morning. So you're constantly balancing, picking and choosing, knowing that rest is a real key. Also, as I said, the guys are playing better in sync. There's more, chemistry or synergy, and so they're more efficient. So now rest, they know what they're doing up and down the rink as a unit of 5 better than maybe they did a couple months ago, or they're more comfortable with it. So rest is a real priority now, and they've proven when they're fresh, they're much better, our guys. So.